Hi everybody, this is Lisa, owner of Peaches Skincare. You can visit us at peachesskincare.com, and you can also follow us on Instagram or Facebook to see who we are and what we're all about. I found out today that they're not going to let me open my Ohio salons. It almost brings tears to my eyes just yet. I don't even know when I can open my California salons. And so my master estheticians and myself are obviously very concerned about a lot of our clients, and some of them have reached out to us concerned about their skin. Today I want to show you the Peaches facial to the best of my ability here at home. It might be a longer video. Please bear with me. I'll cut in between so you can take a break. But I encourage you to watch every bit of it, to listen to everything that I say, because if you do, I guarantee you your skin is going to be amazing when you're done. We'll go ahead and get started. And what I'm going to do is begin with, believe it or not, some massage. Take some olive oil, and I want you to work from your fingertips all the way up to your shoulder and towards your neck. And what we're doing is we're getting blood flowing towards your face. As we get blood flowing towards our face, we are beginning to oxygenate the cells. We're beginning to get blood flowing towards all the muscles and all the areas of the face, so that as we do the facial, your skin is able to be taken care of better. It actually will have a better result from the facial. So just have a nice strong touch and work all of that blood towards your face. The next step is simply washing. If you have a little olive oil on your hands, don't worry, because olive oil is actually good for the skin. I'm going to begin with some Restore cleanser. Our Restore is eucalyptus. It is an antibacterial, antifungal. It has all the elements that the skin needs. I like to think of all of our products as face food. I will take a little longer to show you how to wash. I want you being very thorough, getting down the sides of your neck, getting down to your décolleté, washing right up to your ears, and obviously you would be doing your eyes as well. You can use a Clairsonic or a Foreo, but in all reality, I feel that our fingertips are the best. And I'm just using a 100% cotton washcloth. You want to be careful not to use items that will scratch the skin. There's a lot of really fun things out there, but they're not necessarily good for your skin. I'm not typically a multi-washer. I don't believe in it. I don't think you need it. If a client comes into the salon and they've been wearing foundation, we may wash twice, while encouraging them please to not wear it again. But really, you only need to wash one time. So this time I'm using our classic cleanser, or our face food. Sugarcane, grapefruit, Arnica montana. Really healing properties, but also all the antioxidants that your skin needs. So you're not only washing to clean the skin, but you're also beginning the process of feeding the skin. The whole beginning part of the facial is about feeding the skin and cleaning it. Again, down your décolleté, the sides of your neck. Use those fingertips and really wash around. We're prepping the skin for extractions. And just rinse. Now, I don't believe in sponges for the skin. A lot of estheticians love to use sponges. Unless you're using a sponge once and throwing it away, I absolutely don't believe that they get clean. I've seen mildew and mold on sponges. So again, use your fingertips. And at this point, we are going to remove some of the callus layer. At the salon, we do microdermabrasion. It is a professional microdermabrasion. It is a perfectly sphere crystal that we roll across your skin, and it adheres to all the dry tissue. So if you imagine that you've got about 30 extra layers of saran wrap when you start with us, we start to remove those layers each time you come in, and then we stay ahead of the skin callousing. Why does the skin callus? I watched a woman the other day, a young woman, explaining dehydrated skin. If you know anything about me and my 3 decades of skincare, I believe everyone has normal skin. It's what you do to it that creates the problem or the challenge. Dry skin is typically a very thick callus layer. It's so thick that nothing can penetrate your skin. Your wrinkles look deeper, your skin looks peeled or irritated. And it's typically because you're washing with something with too many impure ingredients, you're wearing foundation that also has very impure ingredients, or you're using something like a medication that is just absolutely irritating the skin so much. With all of these items, the skin says, uh-oh, something's wrong, and I'm going to thick up and protect myself. So we're trying to remove that callus layer that you've built up over years. Just like if you hadn't been to the dentist and you had plaque buildup, you go and you have your plaque removed. Even when we clean our teeth, we have our plaque removed. You need to go to a master esthetician and have them thoroughly clean your skin properly. Since we do not have microdermabrasion here at the house, we are going to use baking soda. Now, baking soda is not microdermabrasion. If microdermabrasion is at 100%, let's say that baking soda is maybe at 15 or 20. And it's typically just a maintenance that I have you do at home. But since that's all we've got, that's what we're going to use to help us with our callus layer. You will take the baking soda. I like to get it a little wet, maybe make it like a paste, and be very thorough. Circular motion on your chest, down your décolleté, the sides of your neck. You all know this is the time of year we would recommend back facials. If you're thinking about back facials, go online, purchase a package, get some back facials. Call your esthetician that you haven't seen in a while. Let her know you want to get some back facials for summer. Maybe you're helping out a small business owner that can't open right now. Take the baking soda, be very thorough. Get right back by your ears. Get behind your ears, along your nose. Now, if you feel any stinging from baking soda, that's okay. It's not hurting you. I've had a few people tell me that someone told them or they read online that baking soda was bad. First of all, please be very aware of what you read online. Trust your esthetician. Trust the person taking care of your skin. And secondly, know that after 3 decades of taking care of thousands of clients, I simply wouldn't recommend something to you that would hurt your skin. Work it around. The reason you're feeling any tingling is because you have the most nerves in your face. So you get a lot of sensation in the skin. It's why you heat up and you get red, or you're warm and you get red, or you're cold and you'll notice red. Be incredibly thorough with it, but let it do its job. Let it kind of sit there for a second. And then we will continue on with rinsing. I have a pretty strong hand when I rinse. I also have a strong hand when I wash. I say it's akin to kneading bread. I want to constantly get blood flowing. When we get blood flowing in the skin, we oxygenate skin cells, creating more collagen. When we lose collagen, we lose elasticity and we begin to wrinkle or sag. So we want to re-oxygenate skin cells. Now we're going to do extractions. Extractions are something that a lot of people are told not to touch their face, but here's the bottom line. You're going to. You don't want to leave a whitehead on your face because if it pops, it's going to spread bacteria. Also, you want to clean the blackheads out. Blackheads get into the pore, dirt, oil, and dead dry skin or sebum, and they stretch the pore and scar it. So we want to clean that out so that the pores can become poreless again and heal themselves, and you won't look like you have giant pores on your face. Whiteheads are essentially blackheads that grew like a volcano and got really infected, and you see the white of the pimple. And I call them mini staphs because that's really what they are. They're almost a mini staph infection, so you want to be very clean. Anything under the skin, like a cyst or a white ball that is called a milia, is not something you're going to be able to get. You're going to need to wait for your esthetician to help you with that. But this is just getting you as clean as you can. You can use a couple things. You can use gloves. You can use tissue, which is going to be what I'll use today. Do not use a blackhead extractor. A blackhead extractor should only be used by a professional, in my opinion. I have seen over the years numerous injuries, scar tissue, people got too deep, didn't know how to use it correctly, and they really caused damage to their skin. Also, Q-tips. I see a lot of damage from Q-tips. Q-tips slide along the skin and they can really scratch it or peel or irritate the skin. So we're going to use tissue, and the best thing to do is just wrap it around your fingers. We're not going to be able to get super close on my face. I don't have a ton of blackheads, but hopefully we can show you something. You want to get in and you want to really pull the skin gently, but really stretch it and see what's going on there. I like to start at the top, and I like to go in almost a counterclockwise positioning so that I can see where I've been and what I've done. Anything that looks unusual or like a bump, I'm going to push out. Now, are you spreading bacteria? If you have a lot of acne, switch out your tissue. But otherwise, we're going to clean it really well when we're done. Just work along. And I'm going to take the time to go through my whole face so that you can see how I'm moving, how I'm spreading. If something looks like a discoloration, a lot of times you'll realize it really was acne. We typically get in the ears, but we're not able to obviously do that right now. It's a little tough, but I do clean my ears every day with a Q-tip and alcohol. And just move along. The chin, you may want to spread in different directions. Never pluck your hair on your chin. You will cause a broken hair, which can become folliculitis that will look like acne or bumps. If you have any hair removal that needs to be removed, believe it or not, European women do it, shave it. I use a disposable razor every day with my cleanser, and I just shave the little hairs that are on my face. If I wax, I can get melasma and discoloration, and I have seen numerous bacterial infections from being waxed improperly above your eyebrows or above your lip. So be very aware of those reasons for breakout. I've had people tell me, oh, I'm breaking out on my chin because of stress. No, I don't believe stress breaks you out. I don't even believe hormones break you out. Again, it's what you're doing to it. It can be that you're plucking the face. It can be that you've gone and had it waxed improperly. Just to really get everything clean. Going through. Okay, so we'll pretend that I finished my whole skin. You want to throw away your tissues, and you want to move on to, I like to put some hydrogen peroxide on or some apple cider vinegar. So I think what I will do is I'm going to go ahead and put some ACV. If you want to do both, you absolutely can, especially if you had a lot of whiteheads. Go ahead and do that hydrogen peroxide. For time's sake, I'm just going to do some apple cider vinegar. And again, be very thorough with this as well. Get it right up to your hairline, along your nose. You will feel some stinging. It kills bacteria and fungus completely, and it's not hurting your skin in any way. If you want to water it down, you can, and you could actually spray our ACV toner as well. After that, we are going to use our Flawless Exfoliator. Flawless Exfoliator is blueberries, hibiscus, which is the Botox flower, pomegranate. It's very healing. And we do it after extractions because it has an antibacterial property to it, and it's very soothing and healing. Now, on your morning routine, you will do it first to loosen everything. But I love to do it after extractions because it removes any extra dead, dry skin, and it starts to heal the skin. So we're going to call this the beginning of the healing anti-aging part of the facial. Let the coffee do its job. Again, you have the most sensation in your face if you're feeling anything. And if you feel like your water's dirty, you can go ahead and get some clean water. I have a couple waters here, and just rinse it off. And if you ever leave any product on, don't worry. Product is like food to the face. And in between washing or exfoliating, you can kind of do what I call butterflies, just feel for any extra residue. And now we're going to mask. Masking is really important. You wouldn't put on Miracle Mask after extractions because I want to pull anything else out of my skin. I also want to heal my skin. Now, you certainly could put it under your eyes if you had some dark circles. You know I wear Miracle Mask every morning. I put it on when I get up in the morning. But right now, this is our Peaches facial at home. So we're going to put on some Milk of Magnesia. Milk of Magnesia is very healing. It is anti-inflammatory. I like to work up my face when I put it on. It takes and cleans the pores out very thoroughly. They use it on diaper rash, and I've had nurses tell me that they use it on bed sores in the hospital. Go along your neck. Again, be very thorough. And we're going to pause the video here so that you can see how it dries. So just let me get all of this on. And it doesn't need to be super thick. I go along the bone of my eye. I try not to get too close to the eye so that I don't cause any pulling, although a lot of times clients have milia around their eyes, so we do that. So there's my Milk of Magnesia. We'll take a break here, and I'll see you back here in about 10 to 15 minutes.